from the early 2000s. It was a Friday night. You had just gotten home from school. Your mom had made your favorite comfort meal, and there was brownies in the oven baking. There were snacks all over the kitchen, and all you had to worry about was picking out the right movie and staying up late. I don't know what it is, but that nostalgic feeling has been taking over my entire life here recently. I have been so into the early 2000s and reminiscing on those things. I don't know why I'm trying to grasp onto that. Maybe it's because life is moving too fast and I just miss how simple those times used to be. But because I cannot shake it from my brain, I thought, why not just put this out into the world? I thought that we could have an early 2000s inspired sleepover together. Maybe you can sit back and relax, try to also enjoy that nostalgic feel. We have a few things on the list tonight, and we're going to start out with a really cozy comfort meal. Now, growing up, my mom always made chicken casserole or some sort of chicken pot pie. Those have just been my favorite growing up. I don't know, just a good chicken pot pie is so nostalgic, so cozy, like such a comfort food for me. I am going to be making my version. I'm going to share with you guys my recipe in case you want to try it out. I also wanted to mention it has been rather sunny today, but there are some thunderstorms rolling in right now, so that's just the ultimate cozy peak vibe for me. And we have our little juicy lounge suit on. I just have this white juicy top, and then I paired it with the matching white juicy wide leg pant bottoms. I love it. It's just bringing me back. If you guys remember the little kitten from last week's video, this is her. I was babysitting her, but I'm proud to say that she is actually now mine and Colby's. She has joined our little family. But first things first, we are going to be making the Red Lobster biscuit chicken pot pie. For this, I normally use a rotisserie chicken and then I shred it all up. But this go around, I'm actually going to be cooking my own chicken breast and then shredding them. Just so that way you know, depending on how fast you want to make this, you can kind of pick and choose. For the chicken breast, the oven needs to be preheated to 355 degrees, and you want to cook the chicken breast for about 25 to 30 minutes. All I do for seasoning, and trust me, this is all you need for the chicken breast: garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, because all the other seasonings come in whenever you make the mix. All right, now for my chicken pot pie, I have my recipe right here. I took a picture of all the ingredients that I got last time. So you need 1 stick of butter, approximately 2 cups of shredded chicken. I just do 2 chicken breasts or either a whole rotisserie chicken. 1 can of cream of chicken, 1.5 cups of chicken broth, 1 small bag of frozen mixed veggies. You can do your seasonings of choice. For me, I do garlic powder, onion powder, garlic and herb seasoning, and then a little bit of paprika and salt and pepper, of course. Then you just get the Red Lobster biscuit mix and then sharp cheddar for that. While I'm cooking, I have none other than Gilmore Girls going on in the background. That way we can just really set the cozy early 2000s vibes. I went out with my sister thrifting and kind of early fall shopping the other day. I was really hoping to find a little box TV for this corner of my kitchen, but we didn't find anything. So I've just been setting up my laptop whenever I'm not editing or doing any work on it. Something else that I have is this Starbucks drink. Now, I chose Starbucks because I just remember Starbucks being such a staple, a huge thing that both my mom and dad are huge coffee lovers. Okay, so growing up, I always wanted Starbucks. From the time that I can remember, I've always been a little caffeine addict. I've always just loved and enjoyed the taste of coffee. I have the rest of my coffee that I'm going to be sipping on while we are cooking. Something else that I wanted to point out that has been super nostalgic for me here recently, believe it or not, is actually my Bath & Body Works hand soap. I went there not too long ago with my sister. I actually showed it in my last vlog. Just in general, Bath & Body Works I feel like is something that is always in the back of my mind from the early 2000s. Like, I just remember having the Sweet Pea scent, the Secret Wonderland scent, Cucumber Melon, or Endless Weekend, or Warm Vanilla Sugar, like all those staple scents growing up. I don't know, I just had to also throw that out there. And as I'm going through this video, I am going to be kind of going off of things that I remember growing up. Before cooking, we're going to go ahead and wash our hands. While the chicken is baking in the oven, I thought we could move over and go ahead and start to prepare our brownie mix. I don't know about you guys, but for me, growing up in the 2000s, I always had some sort of sweet. I loved to bake a lot, whether that was with my Nana or just at my mom's house. Like, we were always baking brownies or baking cookies or even making little Oreo cake pops. We were always doing something with sweets. I just remember the 2000s having the boxed brownies. This is none other than Betty Crocker. Personally, nowadays, I love the Ghirardelli brownies, but I felt like I had to pull it back, you guys. We just have to. I'm so excited, you guys. Give it a nice mix. You guys, the smells are just bringing me back. I think that's like a top thing about nostalgia is certain smells can instantly bring you back to a certain time point in your life that sometimes you don't even remember, but a certain smell will take you back to a certain memory. This one specifically is bringing me back to my Nana's kitchen. My Nana is actually from England. She absolutely was phenomenal at baking. She would always make my birthday cakes. Now we're gonna transfer this batter over into a pan. The brownies are not even covering this pan. I'm having a whole mishap happen right here. I'm just gonna transfer it over to my little loaf pan. The first thing we're gonna add into the chicken pot pie pan is 1 stick of melted butter. And I usually just get this small bag of mixed veggies. Then we're gonna add in 1.5 cups of chicken broth, 1 can of cream of chicken soup. This is the 10.5 ounce can. If your store only has a big can, just do about half of that can. And we're just gonna mix all of this together. Now it's time to make cheddar bay biscuit mix. Now this is what the biscuit mix should look like. Then we're gonna begin on shredding the chicken. Now I have all the chicken in here. Before I mix it, I'm gonna go in and add my last seasonings. Going in with a little bit of cracked black pepper. Then I'm going in with Himalayan pink salt, garlic powder, a little dash of onion powder, garlic and herb seasoning, a little bit of paprika. Then we're just gonna give it a nice little mix here. Right here is where we take the biscuit mix and we're just gonna plop this right on top. Try to smooth it out a little bit. We are gonna stick this in the oven at 375 degrees for 50 minutes. Now that the pie's in the oven, we've got that going. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get ready to head over to the bathroom. We are just going to unwind. We are gonna take a nice bubble bath. We are gonna have my very, very nostalgic snacks in there. I usually prefer to watch my little show in there, so I'm probably either gonna continue Gilmore Girls or pull up another early 2000s show or movie. Before I did get in the bath, I wanted to give you guys just a little mini haul of some of the nostalgic early 2000s junk food or snacks that I remember. Snack pack or chocolate pudding. This guy was a staple. I'm more of a chocolate over sour and gummy candies. Something that I haven't picked up in a minute are the Little Debbie Devil Cream Cakes. I used to eat a lot of stuff by Little Debbie, and there's a lot now that I about can't stand. It just doesn't taste right. But these, oh my gosh, these still hit. So I'm definitely gonna be having one of these while I'm in the bath. These truly take me back. Animal crackers. Animal crackers are always gonna slap down. The last thing that I picked up is kind of like a controversial thing. You either love it or you hate it. I feel like there's truly no in between. Who remembers? Yes, these are well before the 2000s even came along, but oh my goodness. This and the A&W, like I love me some root beer. These ones are pure cane sugar. This is actually the original formula since 1939 and they're caffeine free. Something about root beer reminds me of my childhood because I remember me and my dad were like the only ones that actually enjoyed this soda. Let's go ahead, let's take off our makeup, let's wind down, let's do skincare, get ready for the night. Whenever it comes to the bathroom, I feel like that's whenever I remember the most because something about me growing up is I absolutely loved baths. I was obsessed with Bath and Body Works, perfumes, body sprays, body lotions, shower gel. I was always that kid that loved that kind of stuff. My top growing up were Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works. I just always would go in for their seasonal or year-round scents. It's just something that we always had stocked. With that being said, if you've ever watched my move-in videos, you're probably well aware of my perfume shelf. I just pulled a few of my earlier 2000s ones that I wanted to let you guys take a look at and see. Whenever it came to actual perfume, my favorite was always Pink Sugar, and I actually found this at Marshall's probably about a year ago. As you can see, there's a pretty big dent in it. Same thing with this one. I also found this at Marshall's, but that's just the body mist. I'm actually wearing this one one today. I love this scent. It brings me back. Another huge staple growing up, I love Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla and then their Coconut Passion. I just really love warm smelling scents. Those were always my two go-to from Victoria's Secret. Now I did go through a phase 2 with Victoria's Secret. I was obsessed with Victoria's Secret teas, and then they came out with the Victoria's Secret Teas Rebel. Oh my goodness, this was my everything. I still love this perfume. Next up, I have tons of these Hollister ones. I was actually gifted these by my aunt growing up. This was a matching set, and I felt like with Summerween, it really felt good to pull out, especially since I do still have the lotion. Back here we have Cashmere Glow Toasted Praline and Pear. This is one that a lot of the girls in high school would always be like, oh my goodness, what's that smell? Who's using that body mist? Can I borrow some? Endless Weekend is another staple. If you know, you know. This was just always the go-to. I also loved Secret Wonderland, but unfortunately I don't have the bottle of that anymore. And I also loved Sea Island Cotton. Lastly, I have Warm Vanilla Sugar. Now this one is still sold, and I actually just got this one for my birthday freebie. I have a whole shelf of perfume, so if you guys are ever interested in a perfume haul, a body mist haul, my favorites, or just overall showing my whole collection, because I still have a lot more that I'll probably order than these. I love perfume. I love body mists. It's just something that I've always collected. You will not catch me without wearing perfume or some sort of body mist. I'm going to take off my makeup, and then we are going to get into the bath. We are going to relax for a bit. For pajamas, I just decided to wear my Hollister pajamas. I feel like Hollister is very 2000. I have this long sleeve, and then I have the matching pink clad pajama sets. I used to have a lot of Victoria's Secret pink pajama sets that I felt like would have been perfect for this video, but once again, it was one of those things whenever I moved, I'm just like, I'm not wearing this, so I'm gonna get rid of it so that way I don't have to haul it with me. And I'm just biting my tongue now that I did that, you guys, but it is what it is. You're just going to take a nice relaxing bubble bath. I'm actually going to be watching H2O while I'm in the bath. I just felt like it was kind of fitting for the bath. H2O was also something that I was probably severely like to an unhealthy extent obsessed with. I don't know, maybe it's just a kid thing. H2O was something that I was like seriously obsessed with, you guys. Like I made 2 mermaid tails. I finally ended up getting one real one. I just was obsessed with mermaids, and I still am. Like I still love mermaids, and I love that show so much. I loved Mako Mermaids. Aquamarine is probably one of my favorite movies still to this day. I have that on DVD. I just got out of my bath. The pie was done, so I ran and I grabbed that out of the oven, and I just threw in the brownies. So now those are baking and the pie is cooling down. So we are just gonna finish up in here by doing our skincare, body care, getting our nostalgic PJs on. My skin needed that because this side, she's freaking out. I feel like for the 2000s, my go-to would be the EOS for chapstick or Baby Lips by Maybelline. And once again, whenever I was moving out, I actually did have both of those like in the bottom of my vanity drawers, but they got thrown out too. What year did Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin come out at Bath & Body Works? Oh wow, wait. There's a Reddit post of somebody saying they remember vividly 2003. They were picking it out, but then I'm seeing other sites that were saying like 2011. Regardless, Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin apparently has been around for a minute, but I feel like for Summerween, this is perfect because I actually have the matching set, and then I want to pair it with the nostalgic Warm Vanilla Sugar. I just felt like that would be the perfect cozy wind down scent. Just put on my PJs. I'm probably not gonna put this on right this second because I'm pretty warm in here with this heater, but once I get out there, I might put it on. Now for the fun part. I don't know what it is about body mist and perfume. There's just something about it that makes me so freaking happy. A dream of mine would to be to come out with my own perfume. Like no joke, with how much I love body mists and perfumes. I feel so clean. I feel like I'm just smelling very nostalgic, early 2000s, cozy, even like fall Summerween vibes. I love the feeling of getting out of the bath at night and knowing that I have a cozy, warm dinner waiting on me, and not to mention a little sweet treat in the oven. This is going to be such a good night, you guys. This top is very Elena Gilbert coated. Another series that I always loved growing up was Vampire Diaries, and speaking of Vampire Diaries, I absolutely loved Twilight. This top gives me that Bella vibe. Another show that I always watched growing up was Pretty Little Liars. Here recently, I've been putting on Say Yes to the Dress in the background. Once again, this is something that I grew up watching with my grandmother actually. She would always have this on, or HGTV. This is a Cinderella story. This one was made in 2004. I was debating between this and Clueless.
Miss Rookbrook came to join us, and so did Mr. Malky right there too.
Also, you guys, yes, I use blankets to cover up my couch just because I do have pets. These cats do like to claw and paw at the fabric right here. I mean, not bad. It's really, the worst part is right here. Also, whenever I sit down and I eat dinner or I have meals, I just need a couch cover in general to try to preserve this couch. Whenever people come over, I take it off. But yeah, that's why this is on. It's officially time to dig in. It's all crispy up top. How delish does that look? It smells incredible. I wish you guys could smell this through the screen. Let's go sit down on the couch and enjoy our meal. I'm listening to this movie, but I hear outside, it's like such a nostalgic sound. I feel like for the past few years, I honestly haven't heard this sound. We are outside. Listen to this, you guys. Some more rain coming through. That was all for today's little early 2000s nostalgic sleepover or night, whatever you want to call it. It really brought me back in time. I know we didn't really do too much, but I just feel like the nostalgia of the home cooked meals, the brownies, all of the nostalgic smells, the nostalgic TV shows and movies, everything just really brought me back. I love to just sit there and romanticize it. I have so much fun making these videos and I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys really do enjoy this type of content, I definitely will be making other versions of early 2000s or Tuscan Mom or whatever. I just truly enjoy nostalgic videos so much myself, and I honestly feel like there's not a lot out there, you guys. Like, I was trying to find videos because I was such in the mood for it. There's not a lot. As far as long form goes, there's a lot of like short form TikToks, like even I make those, but I just had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment down below, what is your favorite early 2000s comfort meal? I'm really interested to hear what you guys are gonna say. I'm sure everybody everybody else's is going to be so much more different than mine. If you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like and consider joining the family. I'm so excited the little angel family is growing. Love you guys so much. You're always so supportive, and I do this for you guys. The comments that I get of how I've been helping you guys, or if you're going through something, you watch my videos, like, I'm doing this for you guys. I truly love you guys so much, and I want to be that comfort creator that you can go and escape to just to get away for a little bit, because I know how that feels, and girl, I have my own comfort creators that I watch as well. Remember to be kind to everybody everywhere. You never know what the person in front of you is going through, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it may be for you. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.